Hey folks, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a video on the fish processing. So it's going to be basically how we process the fish. So once the fish comes into the fish factory on the boat, it goes through a water system where it washes the fish out, it then gets gutted, the head gets cut off, it then goes into other tubs where they separate species. From there it goes onto a belt towards where they pack it into the freezer. We've got 3 freezers on the boat, so you can see 1, 2, 3 that we use on this boat, and I will just run through the basic process of how everything happens here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. So basically the fish comes up on the hooks on the line, comes up into the boat here, into this tub. Here I'll cut the throat of the fish to bleed the fish. It'll then get transferred into this, which is a wash tub. So this is the first wash tub. The fish, once this is full, it's on hydraulics. It gets lifted and then it will empty out into the factory side. So basically as it lifts, a little window opens there and it empties into the factory. So the fish will be lifted from the first wash section. It then goes into the second washing bay, or rinsing bay, basically, where the fish bleed out. It's already turned around. So as it rotates, it pushes the fish into the next compartment basically. I go wrong the first way around, but yes. And then basically now it lifts the fish up into the gutting bay or the gutting area. And this is where the fish will now be gutted and the head will be cut off, because that's how we process all the fish on this boat. The other guys are gutting the fish and cutting the head off. On this particular day we've got a lot of tusk fish, some cod, some pollock, and some of the ocean perch as well.
Going good. Yeah. Going for Brosma.
Brosma is the Norwegian word for tusk. Thanks for Ilya and Marek for letting me film them here. Really appreciate it. Comes up this particular conveyor belt, it then goes into these containers. Now you'll see there's 2 containers here for separating species, also 2 containers behind where the guys are actually standing gutting. There's also for another 2 species, if they really get a lot of certain species and very little of certain species, then they'll start separating them more. It then comes down this conveyor belt. Unfortunately the next 2 videos didn't come out properly and I wasn't able to film the fish actually coming down these belts and getting packed into these freezers. Basically in these freezers they pack them per species and also sometimes by size. Yeah, he's just opening the freezer now, it's frozen, and you can see we've got 20 kilo blocks and 40 kilo blocks, but they're actually a little bit more than that percentage wise. And here Ilya's going to do the bagging of the fish and putting it onto the lift in the freezer.
as he bags the fish, he then loads it onto this lift that takes it down into the freezer room.
Everything can, mate. Like an egg is sacred.
So as I mentioned before, all the feed is processed, it's basically gutted and headless. So it's sold gutted headless on this particular vessel. And as you can see, the bags are marked with the species and the weight for that particular batch. And it then goes down into the freezer, and it's easily identifiable by the coding and the marking on the label as to what species it is.
As you can see, some of them, the bigger fish, they double up. They use two sections. So it becomes a long bag. That'll be taken down the lift into the freezer.
So what happens is when the fish is really large fish, it's not going to fit into a single compartment. They use the compartment as a whole, the two single compartments. They use a whole compartment without the divider in it to separate the fish. That's why there's that long bag. Just before he puts the lift down, he just quickly resets. So you'll see those plates go in, separate the compartments. So the fish is taken down the lift, the guys jump on there, they go down with it, and now they start unloading it off the lift.
They slide it down these, they'll join the two together, slide it and pack it in the bottom there as well. This is some of the bait we've taken on that we've been using. This is mackerel, and we've got herring and the squid in the back. But yeah, this is the freezer. And the trip is finished, and we are now in Tromsø. And hopefully we are going home today or tomorrow.
As it turns out, I'm on the next trip, so I'll be bringing you more video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.